Brothers, look who we have here.
GTR power right there, baby. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's
boys.
go.
Let's go. What is happening, my deadly people? Welcome back to Deadly TV. Guys, we are at Lichfield, the deadly GTR specialist. We've got my deadly Shunar Bangla sitting here looking sorry for itself. Guys, I've just come to Litchfield with Andrew Hawkins from Australia and brother Jad from Parts Plug, and I wanted to get an update on my car and basically just see exactly what is going on.
Gobi, I'm Ricky,
and welcome
to Deadly TV.
All of a sudden they went for a test drive and they've come back and it's leaked out coolant on the floor, and now we've changed the header tank and it hasn't done it on the last two drives, but the problem is still there. The pressure tested the header tank and from 1.4 bar over a couple of days it's dropped down to 1 bar, so clearly there is a leak somewhere.
It happens, like I said.
Yes.
You know you got a problem, we try it, it ain't gonna make it any worse.
Yeah, no, exactly, it is what it is, isn't it, you know?
You have a scope, Alex?
Yeah.
Bro, this engine's brand new.
Guys, so it's ended in a madness. As you guys saw, we was running the car and we have coolant going into cylinder 3. We've done a compression test and all the compression is fine, so we're happy that nothing's blown up or damaged. Sheesh guys, it's been a couple of weeks since I've seen my baby. Let's pop the hood. Oh my god, there's no engines. We ain't got no engines. So being stripped, engines out, and yeah, let's go and see what is exactly going on. And there's like loads of GTRs and other Nissans and Porsches here as well, as you can see. GTRs everywhere, guys. Trust me, Litchfield's selection of cars is just too deadly. Let's go into the workshop and see exactly what's happening with my engine. Guys, check out some of the engineering rooms in here. They've got the dry sump tank in here. Let me show you. This dry sump tank's looking too deadly, guys. Trust me, the deadly machines, engines, you name it. Got the deadly engine dyno in here. Check this out, guys. They run the engine dyno on a Motive ECU. This is madness. Proper deadly setup, guys. Engines that have come out for a rebuild, and these are engines that have been completed. Look how mint and fresh they're looking, guys. These are looking deadly, mate. Beautiful, just beautiful. Look at this old school Merc in here as well. Look how beautiful this is. This is a Nismo GTR up here that is making over 1600 bhp. That's come from Malta. Yeah, this runs a Litchfield 4.1 litre engine, but it's basically got a 3.8 billet crank with bigger, larger pistons, so it makes it 4.1 litre. Guys, let me show you my deadly engine part. So this is my Cali's ultra billet 3.8 high revving crank. Just check that out. That is looking too deadly. It's the super polished. Guys, these are my old camshafts. They are Tomai cams, as you can see here, and they're originally from Japan. I've had them in the car since 2014. So the inlet side is 256 and the lift is 10.25, and the exhaust side is Tomai 264s with a 10.5 lift. So the plan is to upgrade them to larger cams. Not exactly 100% sure which ones I'm going to go for yet, but we're thinking maybe Kelford's 278 and 278, so it's going to have a nice lumpy idle. We have the upgraded oil pump here. We have the upgraded crankshaft pulley as well. This is from T1R in America. so it should be able to handle a lot more power. And yeah guys, so we've got the upgraded crank pulley, we've got the upgraded oil pump, we've got the extended sump, and we've got obviously the camshafts here, and we've got the deadly Cali's ultra billet 3.8 crankshaft. But let me show you exactly what's gone wrong here. Guys, we've got the pistons and the rods. Guys, we have Ian here, the owner of Litchfield Motors, and Ian's going to give us an update on exactly what's happened to my current engine. Welcome Ian to the channel.
Right.
Yeah, so originally when the car came to you, we thought it could be like a cylinder head, sort of head gasket, or maybe a crack in the block. We wasn't too sure. There was coolant going into cylinder 3, and then obviously you just said send the car down, we'll have a look and we'll see exactly what we find. What is it exactly you guys found?
Well, you had a failure of the head gasket, which was just leaking water into cylinder 3, I think it was.
Okay.
But it caught what was going to be a bigger failure, which was your original pistons, which I think were rated for 900 horsepower, so you're doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And just started to collapse on the skirts, so they're a little bit smaller.
Yeah.
And it was starting to get water inside. So yeah, it caught it luckily while it was still running.
Yeah.
And it means that we can salvage the engine, upgrade the pistons, and away you go.
Yeah. So exactly here, Ian, I know you got one here, so you can see guys where it's actually like started. Is it catching on the liners?
So this has had a lot of water through it, which has washed it all away. But yeah, this skirt here starts to compress. Unless you measure it, you can't see, but it started to compress inwards.
Okay.
Because it's been rubbing on this side. Everything was running, it was just getting water into that cylinder.
Yeah.
And then when we took the engine apart, you could see the witness marks, which you can see in the photos we sent you, of the water just starting to go through the bore on the head gasket.
Yeah.
It's a shame because the rest of the engine looks really good.
Yeah, so even, was it Ryan who built the engine?
Yeah.
He said there's no detonation marks on the pistons.
No, there's nothing
like,
I mean,
like that.
You can see there it's as smooth and clean as anything.
Yeah.
I just think over time, I mean, you've done a lot of events in this over the years, and it's been running big power way beyond what HKS originally claimed.
So these pistons, guys, HKS claimed them rated for about 900 to 1,000 max.
Yeah.
But over the last 10 years, we've had it over 1,200.
Yeah, yeah. You know? So you're running a lot more.
And even at this current time, when we had it, like at the last Race Wars event, it was probably around the 1350, maximum 1400 horsepower. Yeah. So pushing it way more than what they're rated to.
I think that's why your head gasket is then had an issue, and then this is the secondary issue. But it's not a coincidence you get the failures at a similar time.
Yeah.
But the rest of the block, fortunately, looked really good, because that was our fear in the first place, that you might have cracked the block.
Yeah.
But that looks fine. Pressure tested all back. Okay.
Yeah, wicked. Yeah. And I think behind you we've got our Cali's billet crank as well.
Yeah, so you've got your original crank, so that was like perfect. You've got your original camshafts, a little bit of wear, but they're pretty good. But I think you're going to upgrade these anyway.
Yeah, the plan is we want to go bigger on the cams now, Ian.
And then we've just started prepping, because you want to subtly change some of the colours.
Yep.
So we've just started prepping some of the parts, ready to go into our paint shop to have what you want. Oil pump, this will be all stripped, rebuilt, everything will be done. These are some of your covers that have all been painted. Yeah. So yeah, once everything's clean and ready, it will then go into the engine assembly room.
Oh, that's fantastic, Ian. Sorry, boys, gonna need you out of here.
Can I interest you in a GR Yaris engine that I know about, or an RB? Oh wait, no. RBs. All right, see you guys.
Yeah. So, Ian. So this is one of your cast blocks.
This is a normal Nissan block, which we've then fitted liners similar to what we're going to do to yours. Okay. So it has a UK-made dry liner installed with an additional ring for clamping on the head gasket, which will help seal it. So your liners originally don't have any of the copper.
Okay.
So it doesn't bite quite as hard.
Understand.
So every one of our liner jobs has these copper.
Okay, I understand. So we're going to install them into my block.
Yeah.
Hopefully, when do you think my block's going to be back?
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, next few weeks.
Yeah.
And in regards to the head studs and the head gasket, I was speaking to Ryan. He just said he's got strong faith that the stock head studs can do like 1600 horsepower.
Well, they can certainly take a lot of abuse.
Yeah.
And they have a bit of stretch to them as well. So they're not quite so solid, and we just find they work really well. We've yet to have a head lift or have an issue and it's done up. It's all down to how it's measured, what torques are put on it. All those things are vitally important. It's not simply a case of following Nissan's build.
Understand. And I know with the upgraded ARP ones, head studs, a lot of people do somehow like crack the block. What is it that exactly happens?
Well, you tend to get a crack inside in the V inside here.
Yep.
There's a lot of theories. We've got our own theories onto what happens, but yeah, if you're going to put like an ARP stud in, it's really important. It's one, it's torqued to specific settings,
Yep.
not necessarily what's recommended, and also the way it fits and the way the block's measured prior to installing it is vitally important. So we'll run like ARP studs on, say, our billet engines.
Yep.
We don't tend to run them on the standard Nissan blocks. If you're going for absolute maximum horsepower, you're going to want the maximum strength, so then you want to run an ARP. But I think because you use your car on the road,
Yeah.
And the horsepower, although it's very high, is not as high as it can be,
Yep.
I would stick with the standard studs.
Okay. You guys have obviously your billet blocks here.
Yeah.
We can show everyone, obviously, guys, when you're going serious horsepower, even up to like 2,000, this is sort of what you need, you know, for proper motorsport racing. And these are the upgraded heads as well, isn't it?
Yeah, these are all CNC heads. So they're
So-
all done, all the ports are CNC, let them see.
Yeah. So they've had port and polished
Yeah.
inside the ports, and I could see here they've got, is it the beryllium valve guides? Or,
Yeah, you've got beryllium valve seats, valve guides, that's all part of what we do.
and they're 1 millimeter larger than stock, right?
These ones will be, yes.
Okay. But
It's
is
a
that
big
big?
capacity engine.
That's because it's going in the billet block, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would you do that on a cast block or?
Yeah, you can.
Okay,
It depends on the amount of flow you're looking for and the capacity. So this is a larger capacity engine, so it'll have bigger valves.
Yeah, I understand. And my stock, well, my head is right here.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. So you guys have gone through the head.
Yeah,
and,
that's all immaculate.
Was anything like wrong in the head? Or?
No, it all looked really good. Really good.
So you guys just cleaned it all up and waiting to decide on what we're going to do with the cams.
Yes.
And
Yeah, we're
take
about
it
to
from
do
there.
a load of testing with Kelford on cams at the moment.
No, wicked, Ian. Well, thank you very much for explaining
No
everything.
problem. All right.
And we'll see you soon, yeah?
soon.
Cheers, Ian. Right, Andrew, you finally seen my car, man. Yeah, so this is the car that I've done 230 miles per hour in a standing 1 mile.
Well, at least I know the wing doesn't fall off at
Yeah,
230 miles an hour.
do you know what? I had to take this carbon flap off.
Why is that?
Just in, it might be holding us back because it's little,
draggy.
yeah, drag.
if it had
So took that
might have
off.
Down
Yeah,
force, but with downforce.
yeah,
comes
took
through.
that. This car originally, Andrew, was actually from Endless.
Yeah.
This was their shop car.
Endless are the reason I got into GTRs.
No way.
The first GTR I ever saw in a video from Japan was the Endless R35 T51R.
Yeah,
Into the 9s on street tyres. I remember you
told me this last time.
yeah.
That's how I got into them. That's how
Yeah.
I went. That's it.
We ain't got no engines.
We ain't got no engines.
This is essentially now a full drive GT3 car. So it has the full GT3 bodywork, light and shell, our FIA roll cage that we do. It's got our engine, it's full GT3 chassis, flat floor, side X exhaust. So this is actually running a Dodson upgraded gearbox and normal GTR gearbox because it can handle the power. A GT3 has to cope with 600 horsepower and it runs the sprint box.
Guys, look at the deadly Litchfield GT3 track car. This is looking crazy. Look at those canards, guys, man. This is looking mad. This car, they race it around the Nürburgring and it's fully stripped out. As you can see, this is a madness. Look at the carbon fiber doors and the carbon tilt seats. Wow, this is just mad. Fully stripped out, guys. The setup on this is just madness. This is looking crazy. Look at that side exit exhaust. Look at the size of this wing, guys. Oh my god. Talk about a deadly spoiler. Some lovely cars in here today, guys. Check out this deadly old school Porsche. BMW M6. Trust me, there's some deadly cars everywhere. Look at that deadly McLaren. Got a GR Yaris engine. coming together here with Italian rods and pistons as well. You can see, yeah, it's coming together. This is the engine block. You can see here with the deadly firings. They are not playing any games, guys. Guys, this is the dyno room. Lichfield have the GR Yaris that they're doing a lot of testing on. Parts, new software. Guys, this is looking too deadly. They're set up, guys. Yeah, this is serious, man. This is serious. I love these GR Yarises. Never had one, but I know they're nippy little toys that are making some serious power. This one's making 330 horsepower, but I've seen some really fast ones as well, making 700-800 bhp. Got a man like Jim in here, guys. Jim's busy at work, but he was the guy who was driving Litchfield's green GTR last year at Race Wars. Man like Jim, what, you came third place, innit? Man like Jim. Guys, these are the pistons that we're going for from Italian Rods and Pistons, IRP. So this is their forged pistons, which is good for serious power, guys. People have run over 2000 bhp with them. Let me show you how they are. You can see the machine work. You know, this is serious, guys. Just look at this. This is looking mad. You know, it's a proper new design piston, latest technology on the market, and yeah, very happy and excited to put these in my beast. So these pistons will be replacing the old HKS ones that I have in the car.
That's an older one we used to use, but that's still thicker than the standard one. Okay,
so this is what a previous pin that you guys used to use, yeah, which is still bigger than the stock one. Thicker, yeah? Okay.
Yeah, that's it. This one's stronger than this one, but this is a non-standard as well, so we've upgraded to go even thicker again.
Okay, guys, as you can see, you've seen all the engine components. We're so lucky we found this issue at very early stages, guys. If the head gasket did not have an issue, imagine I was pushing the car and something to blow up, it would have been a catastrophic failure. The whole bottom end would have been destroyed. My billet crankshaft here would have been completely finished. My rods as well, the head, complete head. Guys, it would have been so expensive. So I'm very lucky, alhamdulillah, I found it at a time where everything could be replaced and it's not as expensive as if it was to get damaged. So I'm very lucky there. There's going to be some deadly upgrades that we're going to do, like larger cams so it could pull hard on the top end and make some more power. The crankshaft's perfectly fine. We're putting upgraded Italian rods and pistons. Yeah, they're going to be good for that 2000 horsepower as well, and just upgrade a few things around the car. Possibly looking to upgrade the turbos as well to the G35 990s. The cores is just a straight fit. So yeah, there's a few things that are in the pipeline, guys. So guys, Ian has taken us out for some lunch. We've come back and yeah, we've gone over everything that needs to be done to my engine. I'm looking very forward to seeing what happens with that in the next couple of weeks. It should all come together real soon. I hope you enjoyed this deadly episode. So until next time, stay tuned and stay ready.